Okay. Avatar Meher
मेहर
Baba ki
बाबा की जय।
jai. Avatar
अवतार
Meher Baba
मेहर
ki jai.
बाबा की जय।
Avatar Meher Baba
अवतार
ki
मेहर
jai.
बाबा की जय।
Over to you, Pratap ji.
Jai Baba, all of you. Jai Baba. Before I start today's meeting, I would just there is a request from Jyoti to Prakash that whenever there is any change in the time, please inform us in beforehand. This is one thing. And another thing, if there is any change in the password, then also please inform us
Okay, okay. We'll do that.
beforehand.
Yes, yes.
Because until this time, we are routing the whole queries through Ganesh. Now,
Okay.
Ganesh is very much busy in Mehrabad nowadays. So I
Oh,
can directly get it from you.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And there is no change in time, Pratap ji. There is no change in time. It is still the same time, like you have joined today.
Is it?
Yeah. But whenever people change clocks, then there'll be a change. Then I'll tell you. Definitely, I'll.
Yes, please. Yeah, that will be better. That will
Yeah,
be better. Now, in fact, such a situation has arisen earlier also.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But then it was you people have managed that. In earlier one occasion was there when
Yeah.
there were five Fridays. Anyway, I am really happy to. Whenever you want me, I will be happy to come and share with all of you, because what I feel is that you people are all people of Meher Baba, very dear to him. So all the lovers of Meher Baba, they are also dear to all of us. I love all them. Now, just a day before, yes, yesterday, I think, yesterday only, uh, there was a death anniversary of my wife in the year 2020. She passed away in the evening, and yesterday, as we observe every year, yesterday we were at Prashant's house and we observed that day. All my children were together. Sarup has also come from Mumbai. Anyway, I would like to share the episode of my life, my marriage with all of you. This will show as to how Baba used to handle even in the personal problems of his lovers. As you all know that in the year 1959, Madhusudan was married, and that marriage was publicized through books also. The whole account has come, and many people know how it took place. It was right in front of Meher Baba. But thereafter, now I must admit that, as you will remember, that in Mahabaleshwar, when I met Baba one on one, all alone with Baba for about 2 3 hours, then Baba had asked me three things. One thing, I should remain away from smoking. I should remain away from drinking, drinking not water, and I should remain away from any relations, sexual relations with girls. These were the three instructions which Meher Baba had given me, and Meher Baba had said then that don't think there is any there is any I mean, a sin in it, but Baba does not like it. That I already narrated all these incidents. So, in my case, I have already thought that if at all anything to be decided about my future life, especially the married life, Baba has to allow me to enter into the married life. That was my feeling all the time. And I was working in Pune in an office which was controlling the primary schools under the area of municipal corporation. There is municipal corporation on the whole area of Pune city, including Pune cantonment. Cantonment has a different body, but the control is all of the municipal corporation. And municipal corporation had one unit of that is called school board, which had control over all the primary schools in the area of the Pune Municipal Corporation. I was working there, and there used to be a lot of girls, which I used to come across with a lot of girls because they were teachers. Young girls were teachers, and there were all the time there used to be some proposal to me about the marriage, and my only answer used to be that I am not going to marry because I am bound by Mere Baba's will. And that is how I used to avoid. Now, when I'm not going to go into too much of details, but I was staying in Pune for my high school education. As I had lost my biological mother, when I was just 4 years old. Thereafter, I lost my father when I was 8 years old. And in between time, my father had married another woman who became my stepmother. And she brought up us all after my father's death. So I was kept in Pune, and the whole situation was disturbed. Family setup was disturbed. But then I was trying to take my education. I was kept in Pune. And I was then living with my cousin sister, my father's elder brother. His daughter was there in Pune. And her husband's brother, his name was Ramchandra Gaikwad. Ramchandra Gaikwad was a very good singer then. In those days, these are the people I am introducing to you. These are the people who have started, who were the cause of starting of the activities, Baba activities in Pune. In fact, until then, there was no Meher Baba in their activities. He was a singer. He had migrated from Bolaram, that is in Hyderabad. Bolaram, he used to get rendition of Ramayana, and he was very famous there as a singer of Ramayana. He had shifted to Pune and got a job in the military dairy farm, and he started attending some bhajan programs. And there was another person. His surname was also Gaikwad, but first name was Sadashira Gaikwad, who became my father-in-law afterwards. But then he also had come in Pune. He knew about, he came in contact afterwards in Mere Baba, but it's Ramchandra Gaikwad. He first met the family of Bandilus. And Subhadra, who became Madhusudana's wife afterwards, she was very good singer, and Ramchandra was singer, Subhadra was singer. Both of them used to go to a Mali Baba, a saintly person. Some other time I will describe about this Mali Baba, what role he had played in Baba's activities. Anyway, now I'm just focusing on my married life. Now thereafter, the Subhadra and Ramchandra, they used to sing before Mali Baba, and somehow they came in contact with Madhusudan. They dragged Madhusudan also in that group, and Mr. Thade, by name Mr. Thade, he was the uh, grandson of Mandali. He had come to Pune in search of a job after passing his BSc, Bachelor of Science. He came in Pune in search of job, and he got a job under Gadekar, senior Gadekar, Ramchandra Gadekar. And Ramchandra Gadekar was very much staunch Baba lover. Wherever he goes, he will speak about Mir Baba, either in the beginning or the end. In the end of the conversation or the beginning of the conversation, he will always put that name on somebody's ears, whoever he meets. So this Thade being assistant to that, he started telling Thade about Mir Baba. And that is how Mir Baba came into the family of that Bandelis. And Subhadra also came to know about Bandel. This Ramchandra Rao Gaikwad also came to know about Mir Baba. Then Sadashiv Gaikwad, my would-be father-in-law, he also came to know about Mir Baba. Now, this family was staying together. These two Gaikwads, Ramchandra Gaikwad and Sadashiv Gaikwad, they were staying together at one area. And I was staying with my cousin sister. Once my cousin sister, I was studying for engineering. Once my cousin sister told that girl's father, my wife's name was Taraz. So Tara's father, she casually said that your daughter will be a good match for my brother. Now let him complete the education, then we will look after it. That was decided among themselves, and that is how I had that thought had been put in my mind also, and I had some sort of imagination about how my life will be, uh, married life will be with that girl. And somehow I must admit that I was involved in that girl. She was good looking, very smart, very talkative, very free. I mean, freely moving like that. And I would always tell any proposal that unless Meher Baba approves it, I will not go into that married life. This was my condition. What happened is that when we were staying together, we had come very close. We have started loving each other. But then this condition was already there in my mind. I had told them also that unless Meher Baba approves this marriage, I will not marry. Once it so happened that we were sitting in Guruprasad, and only out of mischief, Madhusudan brought out a subject of my marriage. What he said that Pratap is also a now marriageable age, and it is a time for him to get married. That is what he said before Baba. We were sitting all casually as every day we used to go there and sit. And believe me, why he must have put that subject before Baba? Because he was already caught in the married life. And after all, some bindings are there always.
Looks
to
like we'll disconnect.
move like a free bird. Why Pratap should move like a free bird? And this is the reason why he brought this subject before Baba. And believe me, Baba immediately picked up that subject. Yes, Baba said, yes, it's time for him to get married. And then, but where is the girl? And Madhu said, the girl is already there, Baba. Is it? Who is the girl? Such and such person. That time they were living in Lonavala, quite about 50, 60 miles from Pune. They were living there. His father was working the military engineering service, MES. So when Baba said that, where is the girl? Madhu said, the girl is there, Baba. And she is, how is she? She is very good girl. And whether they know me, Baba said, whether they know me, they love me. Meaning that whether they are Baba lovers family. Meaning that Baba lovers family, whether they love me. And Madhusudhan said, yes, Baba, they know you, they love you. They are the family of Baba lovers. And then Baba said that I want to see that girl. Then Baba is without taking my any my yes or no, Baba started giving me instruction. Now, after you write down the call them on this Sunday. Call them on this Sunday because on this Sunday, all families will come and I want to see that girl. That's what Baba said. And now it is one-sided. All these Baba has taken the whole thing in his hands and he gave me instructions to me. Tell them to come on this such and such date. Of course, I had also the sort of inclination to marry that girl. I can't deny that. But then, when Baba has taken that subject, then I wrote to them immediately. And when on Sunday, until the whole program was, all family program was there in Guruprasad. So many families had come, they had taken Vadarshan, but this man didn't turn up. My good father-in-law didn't turn up. I had asked them to take the Tana with you because Baba wants to see her. But then perhaps they have not cared to, maybe having some difficulty, but they didn't come. And then Baba started asking me, what happened? Have you written to him? Yes, Baba. And I see the questions Baba asked me. Have you written yourself? Yes, Baba. Have, have you put them in a envelope? Yes, Baba. Have you written the address? Yes, Baba. Have you put a stamp, postal stamp there on? Yes, Baba. Why they have not come? I said, I do not know, Baba. Then there was a lot of discussion in between Madhusudan, Baba. I was just silently listening to all the things. And then ultimately Baba said to me, now you call them on the coming Sunday. All right, Baba. When we were coming out of Guruprasad, all my friends gathered around me and said, down, Pratap, don't take risk. You go to them and bring them all here because this should not be repeated again. And believe me, I took a last train, that was local train, last train, which was reaching in Lonavala at 1 o'clock in the midnight. I reached there in the midnight. I walked to the railway track in a dark, and their house was just by the side of the railway track. I went there midnight, and they were all asleep, sound sleep in the sound sleep. I had lost my mood. In fact, I was little bit angry with them. They all got up, and how you have come such long? I said, why you didn't come when you were asked to come last Sunday? He told me some excuses, which I said nothing doing now. I have come personally because Baba has again asked me to call you. So I have come personally. I am going to take all of you. We prepare, get people tomorrow morning. We are going to Pune. And then they somehow they got ready in the next morning. Then I took the whole lot to Pune and straight away to Guruprasad. Believe me, now Baba is sitting on his cushion chair. Some people are there around, and his family comes before Baba. As soon as Baba looks at that girl, Baba immediately said, I approve that, I approve the match. I like the girl, I approve the match. And Baba asked her whether you would like to marry with Pratap. She said, yes, Baba. You love him? Yes, Baba. Baba asked me the same question. I also gave the same answer. And Baba passed away, sort of a amusing remark. When the bride and bridegroom are agreeing, what the priest can do. In Hindi, it is Mia Bibi Raji to kya karega kazi. That is a proverb. So Baba said, now Baba put a rather tough condition. What Baba said that now we get them married soon. Get them married until I am in Guruprasad. Now only 15 days were left for Baba to stay in Guruprasad. And within that 15 days, we have to arrange for the whole marriage. And her father had thousands of excuses. Baba, I have to raise money. I have to apply for loan. Then I have to invite my relations. This is my first daughter. If I don't invite them, then they will feel and they will blame me throughout their lives and all that. So many excuses he said before Baba. Then Baba said, why for all this big show? Get them married, registered marriage. And somebody from the Mandali said, the Baba, for registered marriage also there should be 1 month's notice. Now you are here, your condition that you should be there in Pune. When the marriage is to take place, you have to be in Pune. And it may not be possible because 1 month notice is required. Then Baba said, all right. Next year, when I am in Guruprasad, you see that they get married. In between time, my God, that person had she raised lot of problems for us. Lot of problems to the extent that I ultimately told him that I am not interested in this marriage. If you bringing some sort of excuses, not coming to the negotiations, rather to say deciding the dates and everything. If you are not doing that, I am not interested. It's only because Baba has allowed me, that is, I am ready for marriage. If you feel that I am not a suitable boy for your girl, I am not interested. That is the ultimately I gave. In fact, he had desire to get his daughter married with me. But then the problem was I was studying in engineering, but I had left that because I had to look after my second mother and her three, my younger brothers. There were three younger brothers. They had come from my where my elder brother was well serving. They could not adjust there, and they came and stayed in Pune, and they were starving actually. And I had to search for job to maintain them. That was my difficulty. I left engineering, but then outside also I tried to attend the outside classes and all that, but it was not within my financial limitations. It was beyond my financial. I had to leave that. And this problem Madhusudan had brought to Baba's notice. Madhusudan said that Baba Pratap was studying in engineering, and that is why his would-be father-in-law was, in fact, very much interested in marrying his daughter to Pratap. But now, because Pratap has left that engineering because of some financial difficulties, he is now hesitating. Sadashiva Gaikwad is now hesitating. And what he feels, this is just see how Baba deals with the matter. Madhusudan said that Baba, he feels that his daughter is good looking. She will get a good match. And Baba said, Pratap is also good looking. He is also smart. But then about the profession, he is working as a clerk. So what? He will improve. He will improve. That is what Baba says. So the whole matter was taken by Baba in his lands. And ultimately, Mr. Thadis, they were very helpful always in me, because Thadis was superintendent of the hostel where I was staying. So I had a very close relationship with Thade family. And that is why I had also relation with Meher Baba. I came in contact with Baba because of Thade. And then the Thade, they ultimately got him agreed to some date, the marriage in less expenses. I was not much, I could not, was not in a position to raise that much of money, a luxurious type of marriage. It was simple marriage. But then it took place when Baba was in Guruprasad. Baba had said two persons, one Vishnu Master and another Pendu, as his representatives. They had sent to attend the marriage. They came, they blessed us on behalf of Baba. And after a couple of days, this is very interesting point which I am telling you. Baba was in a hurry to get me married earlier year, when there is only 15 days left for Baba to go back to Mehrazad. Baba had asked to complete the marriage procedure, and that was postponed to 1 year after my marriage. Only one day in between, I went to Guruprasad. This is a custom in our Hindus that they apply turmeric on your body. And after 5 days, that is removed, wash is taken ceremoniously. With some ceremony, they wash that, and thereafter they are allowed to go out. But I have broken all the rules and regulations. Just one day in between, and next day I went to Guruprasad. And the funny question Baba asked me, I was later taken back to Baba. Whether she carrying? I said, Baba, how not even touch my wife? Why? Why? Then all experts were sitting, they started making fun of me. Whether you are afraid, why should do? You take her to some film, you go for a honeymoon and all that. There were a lot of all around people who are making fun of me. And ultimately I said, Baba, all these the light talks are just useless talks. They are not, nobody's, I mean, just can imagine why I have not even touched my wife. It is because on this coming Sunday, there were only 4 days left. On this coming Sunday, you have called families to meet you. That time I will take my wife to you. The both of you will bow down to him together, and that will be the final stamp on my marriage. And then Baba all those who were making fun of me, look, you what he says. Then he did like this and embraced me. This went on. This question went on thereafter also. Every time I go there, have you got him? You got your wife checked? What was the result? Weekend, whenever we go to Guru Prasad, the first question Babu would ask me whether you got your wife checked. Only after I told Baba that, yes, Baba, the report is positive. Thereafter, Baba stopped asking me this question. And on the last day, when our days were completed, last day when we had gone to Baba's darshan together, Baba made my wife sit right just close to his, he had stretched his legs just there, right in front of him. She was carrying last days. And then about a couple of days thereafter, she was admitted to hospital because she had started labor pains. I admitted her in the hospital, and in the morning, my first daughter was born. And I went to Baba, Guruprasad, to report that a daughter is born to Tara. And Baba was very happy. Baba said that after you get discharged after she gets discharged from the hospital, you straight away bring that child to me. That was Baba's instructions. 10 days, they used to keep those days 10 days. After 10 days, after the discharge was given, I took Tonga, took my wife and child, brought to Baba. My mother-in-law was also there. I brought them to Baba. I took the child on his lap for quite some time. About 10 minutes, that child was on his lap, was looking at her and playing her chooks and all that. And after that, he kissed her forehead and gave it to my wife, saying, "Now you can take her home." All the other times, Baba would ask the children to be taken to ladies members, especially Mera used to like very much, especially close families. Whenever any child is born, Baba would ask them to take to the ladies also. But this time Baba didn't ask me. She asked her, my wife, to take her home. And next time when we came along with the daughter, then he asked my wife to take her to the Mandali, ladies Mandali. This, these are very touching moments of our life. The highest of the high, one can imagine from this whole thing how Baba used to love his lovers. That is my first child. Her name is Mer Jyoti. He is known to Prakash. He knows in that. And thereafter, whenever my three children were, they had seen Baba. Prashant was taken to Baba. Prashant was placed on Baba's feet when he was just born. After about 13, 15 days, there was Darshan Poonam in Pune. He was put on Baba's feet. And thereafter, also, he was taken to Baba Darshan. Then Baba had asked her to take to the ladies members also. Only my last son, my third son, Meher Nandan, he had seen Baba when Baba had dropped his body. He had seen Baba's body in that crypt. Only Swarup, who is the last one, he was born after Baba dropped his body. Much after Baba they dropped his body. So this is the this is how some of the families who come in the Baba's contact. In fact, in my whole life, I never expected that Baba, who is at the highest of the high, he should come down and look into my personal problems. I never had that thought. But then Baba is not going to allow that. He will compel you to open up before him. He will compel to open up before him. And there are instances which I will tell some other time. So this is how the episode of my marriage. When my father-in-law was avoiding that particular year, first time, then what he said, if he put a very strange condition before Baba, which I didn't like. What he had said, Baba, now I am not in a position to bear all the expenses of his marriage because I have to apply for a loan and I have to invite my people and all that. But if you get them married before you, as you got Madhusudan and Subhadra married before you, if you do that, then I am agreeing. And Baba said, no, I also didn't like that proposal because that is not to be, that sort of a practice should not be a common practice. That was That was a rare thing. That was a rare thing, which I also didn't approve. And Baba said no. So this is how the whole episode of my yesterday. Thereafter, we had a very good family life. She was very accommodative, very loving, and very always joyful, always open-hearted girl. That is the reason Paras Baba has given me approved that choice.
What a beautiful story, Pratap. Lovely. Yeah.
Now I will sing one song, but before that, anybody wants to know anything about it? Any more thing?
Yeah. Any questions, anybody?
Yes, please.
No questions, but I tell you, Baba blessed your marriage, and what a blessed family yours is. And nice to know about Jyoti Ji's story, which I didn't know before. Meher Jyoti Ji's story. That Baba, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Wow, wow, blessed family.
So should we
Yeah, please,
sing
please.
now?
Yeah, thank you.
One thing I have in my mind, there is a long about 6-7 stanzas in one ghazal. So the whole session will be perhaps singing and then explaining the meaning, and thereafter some stories attached to that. That I am for a long time thinking about it, but then when I take, then I may not be able to take. We will, in between, we will have some subject of discussion also. But it's a very beautiful ghazal which I have. Now today I will sing one song and then we depart.
Yep.
And Prakash will always tell me in beforehand that you have to take this session whenever my turn comes.
Yeah, Baba willing, I'll do my best.
Yes, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. Lately, we had one program. It just close to Pandharpur. The name of the village is Marwade. Marwade. A saintly person. He can be called as saintly person because he wears ochre color clothes. But then a person from Karnataka, he has come and settled there. Marwadi is a small village. It is about 40 kilometers from Pandharpur. And there, a little away from the village, he had purchased a agricultural land. And in that portion of the agricultural land, he has created a beautiful Meher Baba Center. A small hall, then small room for Baba. Baba's statue is there. And practically the whole village knows about Meher Baba. It is a small village, but the village knows about Meher Baba. And whenever any functions are being held there, I got so many ladies come there. Young ladies, old ladies, gents are all there, but the ladies, I have especially noted the ladies. They will sit the whole program. Very, very nice work that person has done there. He says, see how the working goes on. How the working goes on. Now see, this Prasad, he had gone there to Dehradun. He is from Andhra. A boy from Andhra goes to Dehradun. That thought of purchasing that land where Baba had his camping there, it was sold out. It was sold out to a photographer, and that photographer, when the Western people very often visiting that place, that man had a sort of a desire to earn more and more. He started raising the cost of the land, but then that बबले नाव क्या थे नरेंद्र प्रसाद नरेंद्र प्रसाद he was determined to purchase, and he got it. He collected money from Baba people. I remember that I had also given a talk in Bombay Center to help financially this project. This particular that boy wants, that man was to purchase that whole purchase where Baba had his camp during new life. So person for Andhra comes and speaks. The same person has gone to Belgaum where Baba had first stoppage. And that place is also purchased, and they have created a center there. K.K. Ramakrishnan from Kerala, going along with the military, British time, take part in the military, and because of his health reasons, he resigns from that duty. He takes a voluntary retirement, comes to Pune, get a job on priority basis in the ammunition factory, and somehow comes in Baba's contact, comes to know about Mir Baba, and he becomes a cause for creation of a center in Pune. When so many old-time people were staying in Pune, nobody had thought about creating a center in Pune. This man from Kerala, he comes, and with his efforts, a beautiful center has been created. See the working of the God Avatar Meher Baba. Similarly, that Maravadi, which I'm talking about, a person is somewhere in Karnataka. He comes from there and settles there and creates a beautiful center there. God's working are very strange, very strange. Now we have examples in US also, in Australia also, in US also. Nobody must have thought, but it's God's working, how that takes place. Beautiful. Now I will just read out the song. रे मन कर तू सरल व्यवहार, जो व्यवहार प्रभु मन भाए, जीवन में तू उतार, रे मन कर तू सरल व्यवहार. The meaning is, oh my mind, be fair in your dealings, be straight and honest, don't walk zigzag, do whatever pleases your beloved, bring that into practice, whatever your beloved likes. You remember that? I remember one story. Baba said that one saintly person, I had read one story that how the mind misguides you. Now that person, a saintly person, He had followers, and before followers, he has sometimes said that from tomorrow you have to sit 1 hour thinking about God, meditating on God. And after 1 week, one of that person comes and says that, Maharaj, when I sit for meditation, lot of thoughts come in my mind. I am not able to concentrate on God. I am very much disturbed about the master. He listens very careful to what he says, and he gives him a very strange instruction. What instruction he gave is that doesn't matter. You sit for meditation as I told you. Let the thought comes. Any thought come. Let the thought comes. But never bring a thought of a monkey when you meditate. Avoid thinking about the monkey. Except that any bad thought come, let them come to your mind. But never bring the thought of monkey. After a week, that person has another complaint.
Pratap, or you say monkey,
What he says,
or money?
Maharaj,
Money
since
or
that
monkey?
time, the only thought I get is about that monkey. that is how the mind works. Which you avoid, it make you do that. So that thought is there. Re man kare tu saral vyavahar. Don't go zigzag way. Be fair in your dealing. Be fair in your behavior. Next stanza is प्यार भरी तू बोली बोले जीवन में एक स्वर्ग बना ले आए औरों में ना दोष टटोले अपने सारे दोष सुधार रे मन कर तू सरल व्यवहार always speak sweet and make your life a heaven. Don't keep on trying to find faults in others, but look within yourself and clear yourself. Clean yourself. Look within and clean yourself. Don't find faults with others. Third stanza is ऐसा कोई तो काम करे ना प्रभु सन्मुख जो कर पाए ना जो कुछ बोना सो ही उपजना जीवन का ये क्रम अनिवार्य रे मन कर तू सरल व्यवहार. The meaning is don't do a thing which you will not be able to do in the presence of your beloved. Baba said this. Think of a thing which will not hesitate to think in my presence. Speak a word which will not hesitate to speak in my presence. That is Baba has said. The same thought is given here. Don't do a thing which will hesitate to do below God's presence. Whatever you sow, so you reap. This is the law of the nature. जो कुछ बनो सो ही उपजना जीवन का ये क्रम यार. As you sow, so you reap. That is the law of nature. The next stanza is चंचलता पे जब तू आवे संग में सबको नाच नचावी कोई तरह था न पाए कोई न तेरो रोकन हार. This is how mind works. When you become capricious and adamant, you make everyone dance to the tune of your fingers. No one can judge you or control you. You always work beyond control. We experience that sort of thing in our mind. And the last stanza is कहे प्रतापा मन बहु टेढ़ो प्रभु और तुम्हारे बीच में ठाड़ो ये मन मेहर संग प्रभु जोड़ ये संग मेहर प्रभु संग जोड़ू, मेहर करे मन का उपचार. The poet says, mind is always very crooked and rude. It stands rudely in between you and your beloved. The remedy in this situation is that you connect your mind or give charge of your mind to your beloved God, who will find remedies to all your diseases of your mind. This is the song which I will sing before you now. रे मन कर तू सरल व्यवहार, रे मन कर तू सरल व्यवहार, जो व्यवहार प्रभु मन भाए, जो व्यवहार प्रभु मन भाए, वो ही जीवनों में तूता, रे मन कर तू शरण व्यवहार, रे मन कर तू शरण व्यवहार, प्यार भरी तू बोली बोली, प्यार भरी तू बोली बोली, जीवन में एक स्वर्ग बना ले, प्यार भरी तू बोली बोली, जीवन में एक स्वर्ग बना ले, और मेरा दोष टटोले, और मेरा दोष टटोले, अपने सारे दोष सुधार, रे मन कर तू शरण व्यवहार, रे मन कर तू शरण व्यवहार, ऐसा कोई तू काम करे ना, प्रभु सन्मुख जो कर पाए ना, ऐसा कोई तो काम करे ना, प्रभु सन्मुख जो कर पाए ना, जो कुछ बोला सो ही उपजना, जो कुछ बोला सो ही उपजना, जीवन का एक क्रम अनिवार्य, रे मन कर तू शरण व्यवहार, रे मन कर तू शरण व्यवहार, चंचलता पे जब तू आवे, चंचलता पे जब तू आवे, संग में सबको नाचन चावे, चंचलता में जब तू आवे, संग में सबको नाचन चावे, कोई तेरा हार न पाए, कोई तेरा हार न पाए, कोई न तेरो रोकन रे मन कर तुसरन जमहा रे मन कर तुसरन जमहा कहे प्रताप मन बहु टेढ़ो प्रभु संग तुम्हारे बीच में ठाड़ो कहे प्रताप मन बहु टेढ़ो प्रभु और तुम्हारे बीच में ठाड़ो ये मन में हर प्रभु संग जोड़ो ये मन में हर प्रभु संग जोड़ो मेहर करे मन का उपचार रे मन कर तुसरन रे मन कर तुसरन जो व्यवहार प्रभु मन भाए जो व्यवहार प्रभु मन भावे वो ही जीवन में दूता रे मन कर तुसरन व्यवहार रे मन कर तुसरन व्यवहार अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय जय बाबा
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Pratap ji. Yeah, great story of your wedding with Baba's blessings. And yeah, and one question: did your father-in-law also become a staunch lover of Baba?
Sorry.
Your father-in-law, did he also become a lover of
No,
Baba?
no, he had already heard about Baba.
Okay.
He had already heard about Baba, but then he also used. I referred about that Mali Baba. I will tell about that Mahabaleshwar some other time.
Okay.
Nice person. He had a good role to play in Baba's avtaric work.
Okay.
So I'll tell about that. Then he also used to go to Mali Baba too much.
I see.
And the way we have taken Meher Baba in our lives, perhaps he was lacking in that. He used to do everything, but then that full dedication or whatever he may give name, that was he was lacking. But his daughter, after she came in my life, she was totally for Baba.
Yeah. Wow, what a blessed family yours is. And what a blessed family. All Baba family. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Any questions, anybody? Otherwise, we'll let Pratap ji rest and get back to us again a week after.
Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad Pratap ji.
Dhanyavad.
Betty has a question. Baba. Yeah, Betty, go ahead.
I'm so grateful for your story. Our customs are so different. No arranged marriages here in the West.
Thank you.
This Baba is most important. A wonderful story, so meaningful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Baba arranged the marriage. So that's a beauty here.
Yes.
What a story. Yeah.
That is the love. Meher Baba.
Yeah.
That when we remember these days, we become very emotional. In fact, there being tears in our eyes. Baba is loved. And Prakash,
Yes, sir.
your family is not away from that.
Yeah.
Prakash Rao family,
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
Similar. Your grandmother was.
Yeah.
I have my mind to tell about the ladies who have loved Baba.
Mm.
And Baba had special faith in his heart for some ladies who were really very much loving Baba. I will tell that. I will take that subject some other time. Next time, perhaps.
Yeah.
There are ladies who had a special love for their Baba.
Yes.
Chalo, today,
Jai Baba. Thank you,
Jai
sir.
Baba to always.
Yeah.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
Meher Baba ki jai.
Jai.
Avtar
Avtar Meher Baba ki jai.
Avtar Meher.
Avtar Meher Baba ki jai.
Thanks
Jai.
again.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Jai
Wonderful.
Baba.
No monkey business, huh?